It was a family trip we'd been planning for months. My name is Rajiv, and this happened 2 years ago. My wife, Neha, and our 2 kids, Arav and little Misha, were all excited about our road trip from Delhi to Sikkim. We decided to drive the whole way, stopping at hill towns along the route. I love driving, and Neha wanted a break from her office stress. We thought it would be fun. But I wish we never stopped at that place. We had already been on the road for 2 days. On the 3rd evening, as the sun dipped low, a storm started brewing. It was somewhere near the Bengal border, and the map showed a small village ahead, Bhairavpur. Let's stop there for the night, Neha said, checking her phone. There's no hotel around for another 60 kilometers. We were tired. The rain was getting worse. Even the kids had stopped arguing and were dozing in the back seat. So we took a left from the highway into Bhairavpur. The village was quiet, too quiet. No shops open, no people, just old, broken houses and a strange smell in the air, like wet earth mixed with smoke. Finally, we saw a board, Bhairavpur Guest House, since 1892. The building was old but looked livable. I honked. An old man came out, thin, with milky white eyes. Yes, he said in a raspy voice. We need 2 rooms for the night, I said. He just stared at me. Only 1 room is available. That's fine, Neha said quickly. We're only staying 1 night. He nodded and turned around. We followed him inside. The room was weird. The walls were red, almost like blood red. A giant photo of a fierce-looking god, Bhairav, hung on one wall. His eyes seemed to follow you. There were 2 cots, a mattress on the floor, and an old mirror in the corner. Dusty. The old man lit a candle. No electricity since the storm, he said, then added, don't open the window after midnight. And whatever happens, don't answer if someone knocks. Neha laughed nervously. That's quite a rule. He didn't smile. He just left the room. We got settled, had some sandwiches and juice we'd brought along. The kids fell asleep early. Neha whispered, this place gives me the creeps. I nodded, let's just make it through the night. But I couldn't sleep. Around 1 a.m., the candle had burned low, and the wind outside howled like a crying woman. Then, a knock, soft, on the window. Neha sat up, wide-eyed. Did you hear that? Another knock, louder this time, 3 times. I whispered, don't go near it. Then we heard a voice. A child's voice. Papa, open the window. I'm cold. I froze. Arav was sleeping right next to me. Misha was curled up with Neha. The voice came again. Papa, I'm lost. It's cold outside. The sound of crying followed. Neha clutched my arm so tight I could feel her nails digging in. It's trying to trick us, she whispered. I didn't move. My whole body was shaking. Then something touched the glass. Not a hand. Something long. Like a claw. It scraped the window slowly. I shut my eyes, prayed, told myself it was a dream. By 4 a.m., everything went silent. At sunrise, we rushed out of the room with our bags. The old man was sitting outside. He didn't look surprised. Did you open the window? He asked. I shook my head. No, but someone was there. He nodded. She comes every night. Who? Neha asked. He looked into the distance. A mother lost her child here during the famine, many years ago. They say she went mad. Wandered the village with her baby's body in her arms. One day, she just vanished. Since then, people say her spirit knocks on windows, pretending to be a child. If you open it, she takes you. Neha looked pale. Why run a guest house here then? I asked. Not many come anymore, he said. Only the ones meant to. We didn't ask more, just got in the car and drove away. But the story doesn't end there. On the last night of our trip, we were staying in a proper hotel in Sikkim. Beautiful mountain view, fresh food, clean sheets. It felt safe again. Arav and Misha were watching cartoons. Neha was taking a shower. I was looking through the photos on my phone. Just as I reached the photos we had taken in Bhairavpur, I noticed something strange. There was a selfie I had taken with Neha and the kids in the guest house room. But in the mirror behind us, a woman was standing, hair covering her face, long white gown, her hands, twisted, one claw-like finger pointing at us. I dropped the phone, ran to check the kids. They were fine. Neha came out and asked what happened. I didn't show her the photo. I just deleted it. But since that day, strange things keep happening at home. Windows opening on their own. Whispering at night. Misha saying she talks to the auntie who cries. And sometimes, when it's really late, I hear a knock.